Hey guys, I know it has been forever since I have filmed. Um, Again, just life things, but I'm back with a tutorial, and this will be a springy type tutorial, something that is very appropriate for this season that we're in now. Um, Part of it is going to be a talk through, and part of it is going to be just a voiceover. The part that's going to be a voiceover is the eyeshadow, and then the part that's going to be talked through is the highlighting and contouring portion, how I do my foundation, things like that. I just figured I could smush it all into one video and give you both. Two bangs for your buck. Is that how you say it? I don't know the saying. I'm not sure. Just forget it. Never mind. Anyway, so if you are interested in seeing what's to come, because I'm obviously not made up right now, then just please keep watching. Side note, it may not look like I have on the top right now, but I definitely do. It's just a tube top. So I'm looking down at my viewfinder right now and I can see that it looks like I don't have on one, but I do. I'm starting out by priming my eyes with my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and then I'm just going to buff that into my eye and then set it with the Flesh Tone eyeshadow. I think I used Buttery from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Self-Made palette. You'll see that a little bit later. I just wanted to pause because I have a little trick for you all who are at home and don't have a lot of brushes or don't like to have to switch out your brushes a lot. I have this brush cleaner that I used. I will insert a picture somewhere here on the screen, and it is called Cinema Secrets. It is an excellent brush cleaner. It's very quick. The brush will be dry within seconds. So I just have a little refillable bottle that I use myself, and when I don't feel like switching out a bunch of brushes, I take the spray, put it on the brush, put it on a little paper towel. I just swivel it. Swivel, swivel, swivel. And it's ready for use again and within seconds. So today's eye look is super simple. I'm going into Saddle by MAC, and I'm going to put that in my crease, and then I'm going to go into Frappe by Makeup Geek Cosmetics, put that directly over Saddle, and I'm using my Morphe M513 brush. Next, I'm going to go into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Self-Made palette, take Pink Champagne, put that all over my eyelid, and then go into Treasure from the same palette and put that on my eyelid as well. I'm going to take the two brown shades that I used in my crease and just bring it down to the outer corner of my eyelid to give it a little bit of depth. And next for liner, I'm using a liquid lipstick today, and it is called Sundae by ColourPop Cosmetics. I just thought it would be a perfect way to incorporate color for springtime. From there, I'm going to use Lynx Lavender, which is a glitter, and I'm just going to set the liner with that glitter. I don't remember the name of the company, but I will link them below. Okay, I'm back. You were able to see how I achieved this eyeshadow look. I'm going to show you how I apply my foundation, how I highlight and contour, and of course add that glow. Now, the thing is, I want to show you how I cream contour on one side, and I want to show you how I just powder contour on the other side. So the products that I'm going to be using are my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Cream Kit in Deep, and also my NYX Highlight and Contour Palette. I'm trying out a new foundation today. It is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer. This is in the number 09 Tan. I hope this matches me. It looks like it should, but we'll see. So I'm going to use my Nivea Sensitive Post Balm Aftershave for Men. I'm going to put a little bit of it on my fingertips and then just kind of rub it into my skin until it becomes tacky. That's when I'll know I can move on. I'm going with the Benefit Professional Matte Rescue. and I'm going to put this in my T-zone. So now my face is primed, it's ready to go. Today, instead of using my Real Techniques sponge, I'm going to use my Beauty Blender in the original pink color. They've come out with so many, like pink, black, nude. Nude is like the new craze. I'm going to take the flat side and just dab it onto my face. And then just go ahead and bounce the Beauty Blender to spread the product. The reason that you want to bring your foundation down your neck is because your neck and your face are not always the same color, and you want to make sure that when you walk out it looks like you're matching. So just go ahead and bring it down your neck so it doesn't look like a mask and you see a line of demarcation. I've really been liking this LA Girl Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer in medium beige, so I'm going to use this as well as my favorite concealer, which is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I'm going to squeeze out a good amount of product and put it underneath my eye. But I'm not going to keep squeezing. I'm just going to take what's been squeezed out from the original pump and spread it out underneath my eye evenly in like an upside down triangle. If you can see, I don't just leave the product directly under my eye. I bring it up the side of my nose slightly so that when I contour my nose, I don't have to work as hard. This gives the illusion of having a thinner nose by itself, okay? Then I'm just going to go over it because this is slightly darker. So I just want to tone it down a little bit with this. Now I'm taking the pointed tip of my Beauty Blender. If you have the Real Technique sponge, you would take the pointed part of the Real Technique sponge or even the flat side, whichever one you're more comfortable with, and you're just going to blend. And when blending, you're going to use tapping motions instead of rubbing motions so that the product does not spread out. You want it to sink into the skin more so than anything else. This side of my face is going to be done with the cream contour and powder, and this side of my face is going to be done with only powder. And again, just for reference sake, I'm using my Anastasia of Beverly Hills cream contour kit. The shade that I'm going to use is this one. What is this called? This is called Chocolate. And I'm using my Morphe G3 brush to apply it. Now I'm going to take the side of my sponge or whatever side you're more comfortable with and just dab it out until it looks well blended into the skin. Now you will have to be patient because this is not going to be a slow process, and do your best when contouring to not go below the cheekbone. The way that you find your cheekbone is you can take a brush, suck in, roll. My fiance's on my bed watching me. I don't normally have people watching me film, so you're going to take the brush, put on your face, suck in, roll it down, and where you feel the hollow, that is where you will contour your cheek. Okay, so now that we're done with cream, we can go ahead and set our face with powder. Don't use powder before you've finished using all your cream because any liquid going over the powder is not going to look good. It's going to look chalky and clumpy. I'm using my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm going to pick it up using the same sponge. And you only want to put this on the areas that you used your concealer. Now the reason that I put a lot of powder on my face is because I want to allow it to cook. That basically means I want to allow it to set into my skin so that when I dust it away, my skin has a more flawless finish. So to contour, I'm using this Morphe M509 brush and also the darkest color in the palette, which is, I think it's called Hollow. I'm going to take it and go in lightly because I'd rather have too little and have to build than have too much and it look crazy. And now I'm going to just powder contour this side of my face. Start from the back and work your way forward. Also, whenever I'm doing my nose, I found that I just prefer to use straight powder, no cream for my nose. Now, it may look harsh right now, but we're going to blend everything together. Don't worry, I got you. Just wait. So for contouring my nose, I'm going to take this Morphe E17 brush and this second shade, which is called Sculpt. And I'm going to go ahead and sculpt at my nose. I usually start right here at like the center and then I work my way down all the way to the tip. And then from there, I just go up to the end of my eyebrow. Blend where your banana powder or your translucent powder and the contour line meet, so it doesn't look like such a harsh line. I'm taking this Morphe M527 and I'm going to dust away all of the excess powder. And then take this BH Cosmetics brush and my MAC Cosmetics Mineralized Skin Finish in medium tan and set my entire face. Next, it's time for blush. So I'm going into my BH Cosmetics Nude Blush 10 Color Blush Palette. Looks like this. You open it and it has these 10 blush colors. So the ones that I think I'm going to use today are this one and this one mixed. Now for glow today, I'm going to be super duper extra because I can and it's spring and it's the time to be dewy. So I'm going into this Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. And I think I'm going to mix golden bronze and bubbly together. So I'm going to use this Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 brush and spray it. And put it on the highest point of my cheekbone. And then you can just drag it up right above the eyebrow. But don't put any more product on the brush. Tip of your nose, and then bring it down the bridge. And your widow's peak. No, this is not a widow's peak. What's this called? What's this called? Well, where your lip is. I'm going to take this Rimmel London Soft Kohl Liner in pure white and line my tear ducts. So with today's look, I'm going to give you two different lip options. I'm going to give you a more colorful lip option, but first I'm going to give you a nude lip option just because I know everybody is not comfortable with going bold. So I'm going to mix Coco Loco and Cherish. So this is look number one with option number one as far as the lip goes. This is the nude look. Also, I decided to go ahead and keep this look without falsies, so it's more natural. All this makeup, and I'm using the word natural, but you get what I mean. So, look number one. And now for the second lip option, I'm using Cabernet, which I've used often, and I'm also going to take Sundae by ColourPop Cosmetics. And now just to finish this look off, I'm going to use my Mario Badescu facial spray and spray it all over. So after I have done my eyeshadow and I've highlighted and I've contoured and I've glowed this face up, this is the completed look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, of course, go let your family and your friends know about me and my channel and also my social media. Everything will be linked below so that you can find me easily. There was something else. There was something else. Oh, yes. I know that I asked on my Facebook and Snapchat a couple weeks ago whether or not you all would prefer a highlight and contour tutorial or if you would prefer an affordable lipstick swatch. But most of you chose the lipstick swatch and I couldn't do it. Halfway through, my lips were on fire. So I'm going to try to refilm it a different way so that it's not so painful for me and get that up for you all as soon as possible. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you all next time.